Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose. This is my dog Luke. And today, we're going to be reading the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. I wanted to create this video because I suck at reading and I'm better at listening to books. So I wanted to create my own little audiobook so you guys can you don't really have to watch me. I'm just going to sit here and read, but you can just kind of put the phone down and try to listen and think about the words that are coming through and just see how you feel about it. And that's easier, and that can be a practice of meditation within itself, to just to practice not listening for all the little dings on our phone and just try to absorb. So here we go. Another thing I've been trying to keep in mind as I'm on my spiritual journey is that a lot of things within spirituality can be kind of culturally appropriative. So I just want other people to be aware of that as they go and are learning about all sorts of things, to at least learn the history too of what you're absorbing, what you're trying to learn, and then you can be more conscientious of how that has been stolen and how we are gaining power over shit that my ancestors used to kill people for, So just learn the history as you go and don't be stupid. So here we go. First spiritual law of success. This is by Deepak Chopra. So there's a quote at the beginning. The ancient sages describe the most effortless way to bond with the universe and fulfill our desires. Their guiding motto turns out to be exquisitely simple: act in accord with the laws of nature. Introduction. This book is titled 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, but it could also be called 7 Spiritual Laws of Life, because these are the same principles that nature uses to create everything in material existence. Everything we can see, hear, smell, or touch. When this knowledge is incorporated in our consciousness, it gives the ability to create unlimited wealth and effortless ease, and to experience success in every endeavor. Success in life can be defined as the continued expansion of happiness with the progressive realization of worthy goals. There are many aspects to success. Material is only one of them. Moreover, success is a journey, not a destination. Material abundance in all its expressions happens to make the journey more enjoyable, but success includes good health, energy, and enthusiasm for life, fulfilling relationships, creative freedom, and a sense of well-being. Success is the ability to fulfill our desires with effortless ease, and yet success including the creation of wealth has always been considered to be a process that requires hard work, and that is often considered to be at the expense of others. We need a more spiritual approach to success and to affluence, which is the abundant flow of all things good to us. In spiritual terms, success is measured by how efficiently, how effortlessly we co-create with the universe. Hard work, struggle, and frustration are the opposite of what the ancient sages taught. They knew that the spirit lies at the source of all achievement in life. They always began at the source, and they defined the source as pure potentiality, which is purely unmanifest consciousness. The beauty of beginning at the source is that power resides there, the power of our inner being and the power of our spirit. In every seed that lies is the promise of a forest. Unseen energy flows into material manifestation. The physical laws of the universe are actually the process by which the unmanifest, unknown, the invisible is transformed into the manifest, known, and the visible. Our most cherished desires are pure consciousness, seeking expression from the unmanifest to the manifest. And if we give our deeper instincts a chance, success is not only possible, but inevitable. With the knowledge and practice of the 7 spiritual laws, we align with nature's intelligence, and our dreams and desires are easily fulfilled. When we understand these laws and apply them in our lives, anything we want can be created. Okay, so law number 1, the law of pure potentiality. Quote at the beginning, In the beginning, there was neither existence nor non-existence. All the world was unmanifest energy. That's the hymn of creation in the Rig Veda. So, 1. The law of pure potentiality. The first spiritual law of success, the law of pure potentiality, says that our essential state is one of pure potentiality. Pure potentiality is pure consciousness. It's the field of all possibilities and infinite creativity. Our physical body, the physical universe, everything in the material world comes from the same place, a field of silence, unmoving awareness from which anything is possible. There's no separation between this field of energy and our spiritual essence, our self. This field is our own self, and when we know that our essential nature is one of pure potentiality, we align with the power that manifests everything in the universe. Knowing who we are gives us the ability to fulfill any dream we have, because in that same field that nature uses to create a forest, a galaxy, or a human body can also bring about the fulfillment of our desires. Anything is possible in the field of pure potentiality, because this field is the source of all power, all intelligence, and all organizing ability. Therefore, success in life depends on knowing who we really are. When our internal reference point is our spirit, our true self, we experience all the power of our spirit. When our internal reference point is the ego, or our self-image, we feel cut off from the source, and the uncertainty of events creates fear and doubt. The ego is influenced by objects outside the self, circumstances, people, and things. It thrives on the approval of others. It wants to control because it lives in fear. But the ego is not who we really are. The ego is our social mask. It's the role we're playing. The need for approval, the need to control things, the need for external power are fear-based. And this kind of power is not the power of pure potentiality, the power of the self, or the true power. Self-power is true power because it is based on the laws of nature, and it comes from knowledge of the self. Self-power draws things that we want to us. It magnetizes people, situations, and things to support our desires. The support from the laws of nature is the state of grace. When we are in harmony with nature, we create a bond between our own desires and the power to make these desires materialize. How can you experience the law of pure potentiality? One way is through practice of silence and meditation. This means tuning out the world and taking time to simply be. In the Bible is the expression, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness is the first requirement for manifesting your desires, because in stillness you connect with the field of pure awareness and infinite organizing power. Imagine throwing a little stone into a still pond and watching it ripple. That's what you do when you go into silence and introduce your intention. Even the faintest intention ripples across the field of universal consciousness that connects your desire with everything else. This field can orchestrate an infinity of details for you, but in your mind it's like a turbulent ocean. You could throw the Empire State Building into it and you wouldn't notice a thing. Practicing non-judgment is another way to experience the law of pure potentiality. When you're constantly judging things as right or wrong, good or bad, you create a lot of turbulence in your internal dialogue. This turbulence constricts the flow of energy between you and the field of pure potentiality. In the silent space between your thoughts is a state of pure awareness, an inner stillness that connects you to true power. Through the practice of non-judgment, silence your mind and access your inner stillness. Another way to experience the law of pure potentiality is to spend time in nature. By observing nature, you begin to sense the harmonious interaction of all the elements and forces of life. The lavish display of abundance in the universe is an expression of the creative mind of nature. Just by tuning into the mind of nature, you will access the field of pure potentiality and infinite creativity, and spontaneously receive creative thoughts. Whether it be a stream, a forest, a mountain, or the sea, connecting with nature's intelligence will give you a sense of unity with all of life, and help you get in touch with the innermost essence of your being. This essence is full of magic and mystery. It's fearless, it's free. When you're grounded in the knowledge of your true self, you never feel fearful or insecure about money or fulfilling your desires. You never feel guilty about wanting to have an abundance of anything, because you realize that the essence of all material wealth is life energy. You know that your desires are inseparably connected to everything else. Your very desire is not your own. It's an evolutionary impulse coming through you. So why would you doubt it? That impulse is part of the greater pattern, which is to grow and evolve into greater abundance and creativity. The law of pure potentiality says that your consciousness itself, both as it manifests in the material world and as it lies unmanifest in your being. With the knowledge and practice of this law, you can put yourself into harmony with nature and create with carefreeness, joy, and love. Wherever you go in the midst of activity, carry your stillness within you. When the chaotic activity around you will never overshadow your access to the field of pure potentiality. So, to experience the law of pure potentiality, take time each day to be silent, to connect with your spirit, to just be. Practice non-judgment. Begin each day with the statement, "Today I shall judge nothing that occurs." And throughout the day, remind yourself of that statement each time you catch yourself judging. 3. Commune with nature. Silently observe the intelligence within everything. Watch a sunset, listen to the sound of the ocean, or simply smell the scent of a flower. So that's the first law, the first spiritual law of success. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope to see you next week when I upload the next law, the next spiritual law of success, which is the law of giving and receiving. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week.